ABC News senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky. Aaron, community members want former police chief Pete Arredondo, who's on paid administrative leave, by the way, fired immediately. The question is, how likely is that to happen, since it hasn't happened yet?
It has not happened yet, and we don't know. The superintendent said that that would be a decision the school board would make, and you heard the parents visibly and vocally upset that a decision has not been made so far, because they want to be able to have confidence that the person in charge of public safety for the school district is up to the job. And there were some doubts cast on his leadership ability after he himself authored the memo that said the school district police chief would be in charge of a mass shooter incident or other kind of emergency inside a school district building. And when it came time in Robb Elementary School, he said he didn't title himself or consider himself the incident commander because there were others on scene from different departments that were bigger than his. Many officers, though, did consider Arredondo the incident commander and said they did not go in to breach the classroom because they understood he was trying to negotiate with the gunman.
So the Texas Department of Public Safety gave more context today, as we heard, about the agency's investigation of its personnel, saying that the ongoing criminal investigation will likely be followed by administrative review. So are there two potential distinct aspects of accountability being considered here?
There are. One is, of course, the criminal investigation. The district attorney is going to decide whether any criminal charges are possible or should be enacted against any of the officers for their actions or inactions that day. It's not clear there's a statute under which they could be charged. More likely would be some internal discipline from the department if they violated protocol. And the committee report made clear that no officer assumed command. No officer really stepped up to do that. No officer followed active shooter training, which says immediately go in, stop the threat, take down the shooter.
And so the autopsy reports we're now hearing, and Maria talked about that, could take up to a year to complete. Have officials said why and why take so long? Well,
one reason seems to be that the medical examiner's office in San Antonio that was brought in to help is just busy. They had that terrible case of migrant deaths, and they haven't been able to catch up with that. But they also are interested in being far more thorough than just saying the kids were shot in the manner of death as homicide, which seems evident. They do want to try and drill down, Kira, and understand the times of death if possible. That's important legally because it could help determine when the kids died and whether their lives could have been saved with faster police action.
Well, we also know that Customs and Border Protection is involved in this investigation. Explain that role.
Every law enforcement agency that was on scene that day, federal, state, local, all 376 officers that were there are coming under review. Customs and Border Protection officers were there, and ultimately a specialized team of Customs and Border Patrol officers were the ones that did breach the classroom 77 minutes after the massacre started. They're the ones that took down the shooter. The idea here is unlikely to be punitive, but rather to see what lessons can be learned. One of those lessons, undoubtedly, Kira, is that they should have acted faster.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that. Aaron Katersky, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.